Before I take a look at the Rebel Stakes at Oaklawn on Saturday, I want to thank all of you who have recently subscribed to my channel, picked up some new subscribers last weekend. I want to welcome you to the channel. And those of you who have been subscribed, I thank you as well. Thank you for watching the videos, smashing the like button, and leaving comments. Thank you for that. Before we take a look at the Rebel Stakes, this race is $1.25 million. That's a pretty big purse for a Kentucky Derby prep in the month of February. There's a much richer race, Saudi Arabia. That is the $20 million Saudi Cup. I will post a full field analysis for that race, so stay tuned for that. Let's take a look at race number 11 on Saturday. It's the Grade 2 Rebel Stakes. It's a mile and a 16th. As I mentioned, a purse of $1.25 million. It's a Kentucky Derby prep race with 50 points going to the winner. Let's take a look at the field. We got a field of 13. This is should be a pretty good betting race. Look at the one horse, Carbone, at 15 to 1. In his debut, went gate to wire, broke his maiden by a very impressive 8 at Churchill. Next time out, they stretched him out to the 1 mile distance. He had no problem with that at all. Set the pace, went gate to wire, won by 4. Last time out, well, he didn't get the lead all to himself that time. He had some pace pressure. And I don't know if it was the pace pressure or maybe it was the muddy track, but he didn't race well at all last time out. Finishing 7th, behind by 21. He should be forward in this race as well, and you should have some company on the league. There's a few horses that like to be forward. His trainer, Steve Asmussen, well, he's won this race 4 times. And horses that are forward in this race, well, in the last 10 years, 9 winners of this race were less than 2 lengths off the lead in the opening half mile. Getting 15 to 1 on the one horse Carbone. Let's see if he can bounce back from that effort last time out. I will use him on my tickets at 15 to 1. Take a look at the 2 horse, Northern Flame, at 5 to 1. He broke his maiden at Churchill at a mile and 16. Winning by a length and a half. Next time out in Breeders' Futurity, Grade 1 Breeders' Futurity. Finished 4th, not so bad. He was 49 to 1 in that race. I don't know what happened to him in the street sense. Maybe he just didn't like a sloppy track. Finished 5th, behind by 34. Then at Oaklawn, stumbled badly out the gate in that one. Found himself way far back. He likes to be much closer than that. He finished 4th in that race, behind a 9 1/4 behind Carbone. Last time out, gave him a little Lasix. He went gate to wire, winning at Oaklawn. Getting 5 to 1 on Northern Flame. He's going to be forward in this one. I will use the 2 horse on my tickets at 5 to 1. Take a look at the 3 at 30 to 1. It's Common Defense. Broke his maiden at Oaklawn by 3.5. He got Lasix in that one. Next time out in Southwest Stakes, didn't get Lasix. Finished 5th, behind by 17. Yeah, he's got to step up his speed figures. You're getting 30 to 1 on the 3 horse, Common Defense. Also at 30 to 1 is Tejon Pass, 4 horse. Son of Justify. Broke his maiden at Santa Anita, a length and 1/4. Next time out in Bob Hope, he took on Nisos and Stronghold. Finished 3rd in that race. And in the Renaissance, finished 2nd behind Valentine Candy. That's a pretty good horse. As the favorite, he really disappointed last time out. Finished 5th. Getting 30 to 1 on the 4 horse, Tejon Pass. Another long shot. It's Magic Grant at 50 to 1. Broke his maiden at Remington by 4.5. Last time out in the Southwest Stakes, well, he was nowhere to be found. Finished 10th. Yeah, those are some pretty bad speed figures. Getting 50-1 on the 5-horse Magic Grant. At 8-1 is the 6, Dymatic. Last time out, he broke his maiden at Oaklawn over a sloppy track by 3. Now, he's been showing increasing speed figures. He's trained by Steve Asmussen. His last 2 races, he's gotten Lasix. He's not getting Lasix in this one. He's been increasing his speed figures, but he's going to have to increase it much more than that. He's getting Tyler Gaffley on the board. And blinkers are coming on. Son of Gunrunner, getting 8-1 on the 6-horse, Dymatic. Take a look at your morning line favorite. 6-5, it's Timberlake. Broke his maiden at Ellis by 9.25. And he ran him in a Hopeful. Finished 2nd. Next time out came a Grade 1 winner, winning the Grade 1 Champagne Stakes by 4.25. Breeders' Cup Juvenile. He took some money in that race. He was 3-1. Finished 4th, behind by 8. It's trained by Brad Cox. Written by Christian Torres. He is coming off a more than 3-month layoff. But he is by far the fastest horse in this field. By far. He's the morning line favorite, and rightfully so, and he is the horse to beat. But you're not going to get much on him. Get 6-5 morning line. Might get a little bit less than that when the gates open. He's coming off a more than 3-month layoff. According to America's Best Racing, horses with a prep race in January or February in this race, out of the last 10 races, have won 9 times. The only winner in the last 10 years to win this race out of prep in January or February was a horse by the name of American Pharoah. You're only getting 6-5 on the 7-horse Timberlake, and he has yet to win around 2 turns. But he is by far the fastest horse in this field. I will use Timberlake on my tickets, and he's got some nice workouts coming into this one as well. At 30-1, it's the 8-horse, Next Level. Broke his maiden. A few races back at the fairgrounds, going gate to wire. Last time out, finished 2nd by a head. His best races have come with Lasix. Not getting Lasix in this one. But his trainer, Keith DeSormo, well, he won this race last year. Confidence game at 18-1. Getting 30-1 on 8-horse. Next Level. At 20-1, it's Laganos, trained by Steve Asmussen. Broke his maiden on turf. And about 2.25. 2 races back at Churchill, race that was scheduled for turf but run on dirt. He won that race by a length and 3/4. And last time out, Smarty Jones, he was forward in that race. He set the pace. He tired out, finishing 6th behind by 4.5, getting 20-1 on Laganos. Steve Asmussen's son, Keith, is riding this horse. 15-1, it's Mena. Mena won a maiden claiming $30,000 race at Keeneland by 12. Last time out, finished 2nd. At this racetrack, it was 31-1 in that race. Getting 15-1 on the 10-horse in Mena. Take a look at the 11 at 7-2. It's Just Steel. This is his 10th race. He's been busy. Wayne Lukas has been racing him. Broke his maiden at Saratoga, winning by nose, put up a nice speed figure in that race. 2 races back, finished second. Smarty Jones behind Catching Freedom. Last time out, he was no match for Mystic Dan, but he did finish second in that race. Southwest behind by 8. You're getting 7-2 on the 11 horse Just Steel. I will use the 11 horse on my tickets. This is another horse that's been kind of busy. This is his 10th race. It's Woodcourt. 20-1. Woodcourt is coming into this race off of back-to-back wins. He's going to have to step up his speed figures a bit in this one, though. You're getting 20-1 on the 12 horse Woodcourt. And to close out this field of 13, it's Time for Truth. Time for Truth broke his maiden at this racetrack on the distance of 6 furlongs by a length and 3/4. Next time out, set the pace. Finished second to Valentine Candy over a muddy racetrack. This is his first time at a route. It's a tough post position for this horse. He should be forward in this race. He's going to have to break well. He does have the pedigree to get this distance, so he is pretty interesting at 15-1. You're getting 15-1 on the 13 horse. Time for Truth. So these are the horses I'm using. I'm using Timberlake, Just Steel, Carbone, and Northern Flame. And I tell you, I would really love to go against Timberlake in this race. Coming in off over a 3-month layoff. Maybe I can get 6-5 on him. Most likely less than that. I would really like to go against him, but I just can't find a horse to beat him. So I'm going to pick Timberlake to win the Rebel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in this race. Good luck.